Welcome back guys. So in this video I'll be talking about some gaming news, starting with Damon PS2. Its Pro version has been removed from Play Store. If you try to open the link, you will be seeing this page. The requested URL was not found on this server. Now I checked Google Play Store. The free version of the emulator is still available. It is only the Pro version that has been removed. It is possible that the developers themselves removed it. The emulator won't be receiving any new updates. It is also possible that they got embarrassed by AetherSX2 free PS2 Android emulator. AetherSX2 is better than Damon PS2 in terms of performance and also compatibility of games. Now Damon team claimed that they were working on Damon Switch Android emulator. It was supposed to be released by the end of June, but that did not happen. Today is 1st of July. I checked their Baidu page as well. Nothing was released there. People were even mocking them. Someone said that we would be getting GTA 6 first before the release of Damon Switch emulator. This is a post made by Damon team on their Baidu page. They were apologizing for yet another delay in the release of Damon Switch emulator. This is not what I want to see, but indeed this time the timing was definitely messed up. So accept criticism, apologize. We will launch as soon as possible using Google Translator. Now guys, this team is known for making very tall claims. Back in the day, they used to claim that their Damon PS2 emulator would be running 90% of PlayStation 2 games at full speed even on Snapdragon 660 processor. That never happened. I also found another post made by Damon team. Here they claim Damon PS2 version 5 is basically equivalent to PCSX2, the latest version. Damon Switch version 1 is basically equivalent to the latest version of Yuzu. There are only a few months left in this year. This post was made way back in 2021. Now Damon PS2 version 5 was never equivalent to PCSX2 emulator. I tested this emulator back in the day. So this claim itself was a lie. Even the early builds of AetherSX2 emulator had better performance and game compatibility than Damon PS2 version 5. Damon team is accused of stealing code from PCSX2 emulator for their own Damon PS2 emulator. It is possible that they will steal code from Yuzu emulator for their Damon Switch emulator. Just don't have high expectations from Damon Switch. Moving on to AetherSX2 emulator. Its stable build is now available on Play Store. You can see its version here, 1.0-2233. With this build, compatibility of games is very good. Most of the games run smoothly with the default settings. You only have to tweak them for a few games. The developer of this emulator recommends having at least Snapdragon 845 level of performance. The stable Play Store build won't be receiving updates frequently. You can enroll in the beta program. Beta builds will be getting new features, but they can be a bit unstable. You always have the option to leave the program, just need to tap here. Moving on to some Dolphin MMJR emulator news. This is the Discord page of Dolphin MMJR, and this is a post made by Gamer64YTB. They have a cool news for us. An unmerged PR of Dolphin Master has been merged with Dolphin MMJR2. Now Crash Bandicoot and Automodelista are running much better. They have also uploaded the gameplay of Automodelista showing the change. As of now I don't have access to the build, so I was not able to check it myself, but you can check the gameplay on Dolphin MMJR Discord page. I'll give its link in the description. Moving on to Poco F4 5G. Xiaomi has released it in India. This device comes with Snapdragon 870 processor. You can purchase the 6GB RAM and 128GB ROM variant for around Rs 28,000. It's basically a rebranded version of Redmi K40s. Some discounts are available. You can get a discount of around Rs 1000 when buying the phone using debit or credit card. Phone exchange offer is also available. You can get an exchange value up to 15,500 rupees depending on your device. Now Poco F4 offers a small upgrade over Poco F3. Both of these devices have Snapdragon 870 processor. Poco F4 is better than Poco F3 in 3 departments. Display of Poco F4 supports Dolby Vision. F4 also has support for fast charging, 67 watts. Lastly, it's the camera department. F4 has a 64 megapixel snapper. It supports optical image stabilization. You can see these specs on their website. Snapdragon 870 processor, 120Hz E4 Super AMOLED display, 67 watt sonic charging, 64 megapixel camera with OIS. Now guys, you must be wondering why Xiaomi did not go with Snapdragon 888 processor. I'll be very honest with you. Snapdragon 888 processor is absolutely garbage when it comes to thermal performance. During Indian summers, when Snapdragon 888 processor is pushed to its limits, it overheats and throttles within a few minutes. Talking about ROG Phone 5, it has a very high failure rate in India. The phone has been discontinued now. Its motherboard was dying, most probably fried. In India, Poco F4 comes with 10 5G bands. They have employed a vapor chamber plus graphite sheet for cooling. Now I have used Mi 11X for about 13 to 14 months. I am very impressed by its performance. That is why it's very easy for me to recommend this device, Poco F4. But I have a few complaints. Poco F4 still does not have support for 3.5mm audio jack. It also lacks memory card support. Same thing with Mi 11X. Xiaomi should have addressed these issues by incorporating the changes. They should have added support for memory card and 3.5mm audio jack. Weight is around 195 grams. Camera upgrade is welcome. Fingerprint unlock. Side mounted fingerprint sensor. No in-display fingerprint sensor. The AMOLED panel is made by Samsung. Their E4 technology. Adaptive refresh rate. Touch sampling rate is around 360 Hz as you can see. Display supports Dolby Vision HDR10 Plus. MEMC support is also there. And these are the bands, 10 5G bands as I told you earlier. There is no 5G support in India. Only Type-C port. GPS. X-axis linear vibration motor. I'll be honest with you, I was not impressed by the vibration motor of Mi 11X. So if it's still the same motor, you will be disappointed with it as well. That's it. Even in 2022, if you are looking for a value for money high-end phone for gaming, I would recommend Poco F4. Moving on to some free PC games, you can play Fall Guys for absolutely free. You can download the game from Epic Game Store. These 3 PC games are free for a limited time. You can see offer expires on 7th of July at 8:30 PM. These are the games: Geneforge 1 Mutagen, Hood Outlaws and Legends, Iratus, Lord of the Dead. So do grab them before the offer expires. All of them are available on Epic Games. I'll end the video here guys. I hope you found it useful. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.